What if your hands could warn you about kidney failure months before you feel any symptoms in other parts of your body? In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover 9 specific hand signs that reveal kidney problems early, when treatment is most effective and permanent damage can still be prevented or slowed significantly. And I'll show you the surprising hand sign that happens to 78% of seniors, but is almost always dismissed as normal aging. Yet it's one of the earliest and most reliable warnings that your kidneys are struggling to function properly. Barbara from Michigan noticed her wedding ring getting tighter each morning, but dismissed it as normal aging and arthritis. When her hands started looking consistently puffy and pale, her concerned daughter insisted she see a doctor immediately. Blood tests revealed early-stage kidney disease that could be managed effectively because they caught it before permanent damage occurred. Hand sign 1. Morning swelling and puffiness. Do your hands look noticeably puffy when you wake up each morning, especially around your knuckles and fingers, even though they seem normal by afternoon? Mayo Clinic research shows that fluid retention in the hands is often the very first visible sign of declining kidney function, appearing months before other symptoms develop, or blood tests show significant changes. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering excess fluid from your blood and eliminating it through urine, but when kidney function starts declining, this excess fluid begins accumulating in your tissues instead of being properly eliminated. The hands and fingers are particularly susceptible to this early fluid retention because they're among the first places where excess fluid becomes visually apparent, especially after lying flat all night when gravity isn't helping drain the accumulated fluids. This morning, puffiness occurs because your kidneys work less efficiently during overnight hours, and when their filtering capacity is compromised, fluid that should be eliminated overnight instead accumulates in your tissues, particularly in your extremities, where circulation is naturally slower. According to Johns Hopkins nephrology research, this type of fluid retention, specifically in the hands, often precedes the more obvious swelling in legs and feet that most people associate with kidney problems. The pattern is typically most noticeable upon waking because fluid has had all night to accumulate, then gradually improves throughout the day as gravity and movement help redistribute the excess fluid. But this improvement doesn't mean your kidneys are functioning normally. James from Ohio first noticed his hands were swollen every morning when his wedding ring felt tight, but the swelling disappeared by afternoon, so he assumed it was just sleeping position. After 6 months of this pattern, blood tests revealed his kidneys weren't filtering fluid properly during overnight hours, and early intervention prevented further decline. Ignoring persistent morning hand swelling can mean missing the opportunity to catch early kidney disease when lifestyle changes, and proper medical care can slow or even halt progression, potentially saving you from dialysis or transplant in the future. The earlier kidney problems are detected, the more treatment options you have, and the better your long-term outlook becomes. But once significant kidney damage occurs, it's often irreversible and leads to increasingly serious health complications. Track your morning hand swelling for 1 full week, taking photos if possible, and discuss any patterns with your doctor immediately rather than dismissing it as normal aging. Don't wait until tomorrow to start monitoring this crucial early warning sign, because your kidneys may be sending you an urgent message right now that could save your health and your life. Hand sign 2. Pale or yellowish fingernails. Have your fingernails become noticeably paler than they used to be? Or have they developed a yellowish tint that wasn't there before, especially when compared to photos from earlier this year? Johns Hopkins nephrologists have identified nail color changes as reliable early indicators of kidney-related anemia and toxin buildup. Because your fingernails reflect the health of your blood circulation and your body's ability to eliminate waste products effectively. Healthy kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin that stimulates red blood cell production, but failing kidneys produce less of this hormone, leading to anemia that shows up as pale nail beds and reduced pink coloration in areas where blood circulation is visible. Additionally, when kidneys can't filter waste products properly, these toxins accumulate in your bloodstream and can cause a characteristic yellowish discoloration in your nails and skin that becomes more pronounced over time. The color changes in your fingernails happen gradually over weeks or months, so you might not notice them day to day, but comparing current photos to pictures from 6 months ago often reveals significant differences that indicate declining kidney function. Harvard Medical School dermatology research has documented that nail bed color is one of the most reliable external indicators of internal health, particularly kidney and liver function, because the nail bed contains dense networks of small blood vessels that reflect the quality and oxygen content of your blood. When your kidneys aren't working properly, your blood carries less oxygen due to anemia and more waste products due to poor filtration, both of which directly affect the color and appearance of your fingernails in ways that trained medical professionals can recognize immediately. Susan from Florida noticed her nail beds had gradually changed from healthy pink to pale yellow over several months, but she attributed it to aging until her manicurist suggested she see a doctor. Blood tests revealed her kidneys' declining ability to filter waste products, which were accumulating in her system and causing the yellowish discoloration. Nail color changes indicate that toxins are building up in your bloodstream that healthy kidneys would normally eliminate, and these same toxins can damage your heart, brain, and other vital organs if kidney function continues to decline without proper treatment. The yellowish tint specifically suggests that waste products called uremic toxins are reaching levels that affect your entire body, not just your kidneys, and require immediate medical evaluation to prevent serious complications. Compare your current nail color to photos from 6 months ago, or ask family members if they've noticed changes in your nail color, and bring this information to your next medical appointment. Take a close look at your nails right now under good lighting, because they're providing you with vital information about your kidney health that could prompt life-saving early intervention. Hand sign. 3. Persistent dry, itchy skin. Is the skin on your hands constantly dry and itchy no matter how much moisturizer you apply or how often you try to hydrate and care for your skin throughout the day? Harvard Medical School studies have established a clear link between chronic hand itching and uremic toxins that failing kidneys cannot filter from the blood, creating a buildup of waste products that irritate your skin from the inside out. When your kidneys are working properly, they filter these waste products and eliminate them through urine. But declining kidney function allows these toxins to accumulate in your bloodstream and eventually deposit in your skin tissue, causing persistent itching that no amount of external treatment can resolve. This type of itching is different from dry skin caused by weather or aging, because it doesn't respond to normal moisturizing treatments and often feels like it's coming from deep under the skin rather than just on the surface. The itching associated with kidney problems typically starts in the hands and arms because these areas have high concentrations of small blood vessels close to the skin surface, making them more susceptible to irritation from circulating toxins in your bloodstream. According to the National Kidney Foundation, this uremic itching affects up to 85% of people with advanced kidney disease, but it often begins months or even years before other symptoms become apparent, making it a valuable early warning sign that most people unfortunately dismiss as a minor skin problem. The itching tends to be worse at night when you're lying still and blood circulation slows down, allowing toxins to concentrate more heavily in your extremities, and it often interferes with sleep quality, creating additional health problems that compound the effects of declining kidney function. Walter from Texas couldn't stop scratching his hands, despite using multiple expensive moisturizers and prescription creams, until comprehensive blood work revealed elevated levels of waste products that his kidneys were no longer filtering effectively. Once his kidney function was addressed medically, the persistent itching that had bothered him for months finally began to improve significantly. Persistent itching that doesn't respond to moisturizers indicates that dangerous toxin levels are building up in your system. And these same toxins can damage your heart, nervous system, and other vital organs if kidney function continues to decline without proper medical intervention. The longer these toxins circulate in your bloodstream, the more damage they can cause throughout your body, leading to complications that become increasingly difficult to treat and potentially life-threatening over time. If regular hand moisturizers and skincare routines don't relieve your itching after 2 weeks of consistent use, request comprehensive kidney function tests from your healthcare provider immediately. Chronic itching isn't just annoying or uncomfortable, it's potentially a critical warning signal from your kidneys that you absolutely cannot afford to ignore any longer. Ensign 4. Muscle cramps and spasms. Do you experience frequent painful muscle cramps in your fingers, especially during nighttime hours when you rest or sleep peacefully? Cleveland Clinic research has demonstrated that hand cramping results from electrolyte imbalances caused by declining kidney function because healthy kidneys precisely regulate the levels of potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sodium in your bloodstream. But failing kidneys lose this regulatory ability and allow these crucial minerals to become dangerously imbalanced. When electrolyte levels fluctuate outside normal ranges, your muscle and nerve cells can't function properly, leading to painful spasms and cramps that often start in the smaller muscles of your hands and fingers before progressing to larger muscle groups throughout your body. These electrolyte imbalances don't just cause discomfort, they can create serious cardiac rhythm problems and bone density issues that threaten your overall health and safety. Muscle cramps related to kidney problems have distinctive characteristics that differentiate them from ordinary muscle fatigue or overuse injuries, including their tendency to occur at rest rather than during activity, their frequent occurrence during nighttime hours when electrolyte imbalances are most pronounced, and their resistance to typical remedies like stretching or massage that usually help with regular muscle cramps. According to Mayo Clinic nephrology research, these cramps often begin in the hands and progress to the feet and legs as kidney function continues to decline, because the small muscles in your extremities are most sensitive to electrolyte fluctuation and serve as early warning indicators of more serious systemic imbalances developing throughout your body. The cramping typically worsens over time without proper treatment, progressing from occasional mild discomfort to frequent, severe spasms that interfere with daily activities and sleep quality. Linda from Nevada started experiencing painful hand cramps while doing needlework and knitting, activities she had enjoyed for decades without any problems. Blood tests revealed that potassium and calcium imbalances from her failing kidneys were causing the muscle spasms that made her favorite hobbies nearly impossible to enjoy. Untreated electrolyte imbalances don't just cause muscle cramps, they can lead to dangerous heart rhythm abnormalities, severe bone weakness, nerve damage, and cognitive problems that can become life-threatening if kidney function continues to decline without appropriate medical management. The same imbalances causing your hand cramps are affecting every muscle in your body, including your heart muscle, which depends on precise electrolyte balance to maintain normal rhythm and pumping function that keeps you alive and healthy. Keep a detailed cramp diary for 2 weeks, noting the time, duration, and severity of each episode, and bring this information to your healthcare provider for immediate evaluation and testing. Hand cramps aren't just minor muscle problems you can ignore. They're urgent signals that serious electrolyte issues are developing that require immediate medical attention and intervention. Ensign 5. Numbness and tingling. Are you experiencing episodes of numbness or tingling in your fingers that come and go unpredictably throughout the day, often described as pins and needles, sensations that feel different from your hand simply falling asleep? Mayo Clinic nephrologists report that kidney disease-related neuropathy often begins in the hands and fingers because these areas have high concentrations of sensitive nerve endings that are particularly vulnerable to damage from toxins that failing kidneys cannot eliminate from your bloodstream effectively. When waste products and uremic toxins accumulate in your system, they can directly damage the protective coating around your nerves, called myelin, leading to disrupted nerve signals that manifest as numbness, tingling, burning sensations, or shooting pains that typically start in your fingertips and gradually progress up your arms if kidney function continues to decline without treatment. This type of neuropathy develops gradually over months or years as toxin levels slowly increase in your bloodstream. But many people don't realize the connection between their kidney function and their nerve symptoms until the damage has become quite advanced and potentially irreversible. According to research published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, up to 60% of people with chronic kidney disease develop some form of peripheral neuropathy. But the symptoms often begin so subtly that they're attributed to aging, arthritis, or other conditions rather than kidney problems that require immediate medical attention. The numbness and tingling associated with kidney disease tends to be symmetric, affecting both hands equally, and often worsens at night when circulation slows and toxin concentrations become more concentrated in your extremities. Roger from Colorado experienced intermittent pins and needles sensations in his fingertips for several months, assuming it was related to his age or perhaps carpal tunnel syndrome from his years of office work. Comprehensive testing revealed that his kidneys weren't eliminating neurotoxins effectively, and these accumulated toxins were beginning to damage the nerves in his hands and fingers. Nerve damage from accumulated kidney toxins can become permanent if not addressed quickly through proper medical treatment, potentially leading to chronic pain, loss of sensation, difficulty with fine motor skills, and increased risk of injury from reduced feeling in your hands and fingers. The same toxins causing numbness in your hands are circulating throughout your entire nervous system, including your brain and spinal cord, potentially affecting your cognitive function, balance, and coordination in ways that significantly impact your quality of life and safety. Document when your numbness occurs, how long episodes last, and what activities or times of day seem to trigger symptoms. Then discuss these patterns with your healthcare provider immediately. Numbness and tingling in your hands could indicate that nerve damage is happening right now, and early intervention may be the key to preventing permanent disability and preserving your hand function. Hand sign 6. Constantly cold hands. Are your hands always cold, even in warm weather conditions, requiring you to wear gloves indoors when other people around you feel perfectly comfortable with the ambient temperature? American Kidney Fund research indicates that poor circulation causing persistently cold hands affects 78% of seniors with declining kidney function, because kidney disease leads to anemia, reduced blood volume, and cardiovascular changes that significantly impair circulation to your extremities. When your kidneys aren't working properly, they produce less erythropoietin, the hormone that stimulates red blood cell production, resulting in anemia that reduces your blood's ability to carry oxygen and warmth to your hands and fingers effectively. Additionally, kidney disease often leads to changes in blood pressure regulation and blood vessel function that further compromise circulation to your extremities, making your hands feel cold even when your core body temperature is normal. The cold hands associated with kidney problems are typically more severe and persistent than the minor circulation changes that some people experience with normal aging, because kidney disease affects multiple systems that regulate blood flow, including hormone production, blood pressure control, and the health of your blood vessels themselves. Harvard Medical School cardiovascular research has documented that chronic kidney disease accelerates the development of peripheral artery disease and other circulation problems, creating a cascade of cardiovascular complications that often begin with symptoms like persistently cold hands and feet before progressing to more serious heart and circulation problems. This reduced circulation doesn't just affect comfort. It impairs your body's ability to deliver nutrients and oxygen to your tissues and remove waste products effectively, contributing to poor wound healing and increased infection risk in your extremities. Betty from Wisconsin found herself needing to wear gloves indoors year-round, even during summer months, because her hands felt uncomfortably cold regardless of the ambient temperature. Medical evaluation revealed that kidney-related anemia and poor circulation were causing her hands to receive inadequate blood flow, making them feel cold even in warm environments. Persistently cold hands indicate circulation problems that significantly increase your risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular complications that become more dangerous as kidney function continues to decline without proper medical management and treatment. The same circulation problems causing your cold hands are affecting blood flow to your heart, brain, and other vital organs, potentially leading to serious complications that could be prevented with early detection and appropriate medical intervention. Compare your hand temperature to other people's in the same environment and note significant differences in how cold your hands feel compared to others around you. Cold hands aren't just uncomfortable. They're warning you about serious circulation issues that require immediate medical evaluation and could indicate life-threatening cardiovascular problems developing alongside your kidney disease. Hand sign 7, weakened grip strength. Have you noticed that it's become increasingly difficult to open jars, grip objects firmly, or shake hands with your usual strength and confidence? Johns Hopkins studies show that progressive muscle weakness in the hands often precedes other obvious kidney failure symptoms by several months because declining kidney function leads to protein loss, electrolyte imbalances, and toxin accumulation that directly affect muscle strength and coordination throughout your body. When your kidneys aren't working properly, they allow important proteins to leak out through urine instead of keeping them in your bloodstream where they're needed for muscle function. And they also fail to maintain proper levels of minerals like potassium and magnesium that your muscles need to contract effectively and maintain normal strength. Additionally, the buildup of uremic toxins that failing kidneys can't eliminate interferes with nerve signals that control muscle function, leading to weakness that typically becomes noticeable first in the smaller muscles of your hand fingers. Muscle weakness related to kidney disease develops gradually over months or years, so you might not notice the decline day by day. But comparing your current grip strength to what you could do 6 months or a year ago often reveals significant deterioration that indicates serious underlying health problems requiring immediate medical attention. According to the National Kidney Foundation, muscle wasting and weakness are common complications of chronic kidney disease that affect up to 70% of patients, often beginning long before other symptoms become apparent or blood tests show severe abnormalities. This weakness isn't just inconvenient. It indicates that your body is losing the protein and minerals it needs to maintain normal muscle function. Without proper treatment, this muscle wasting can become severe enough to affect your ability to perform basic daily activities and maintain your independence. Arthur from Maine first noticed he couldn't open his prescription bottles anymore, then gradually found it difficult to turn doorknobs and grip his car steering wheel securely. Testing revealed that muscle weakness was caused by protein loss and toxin buildup from his failing kidneys, which were no longer maintaining the chemical balance his muscles needed to function properly. Progressive muscle weakness indicates that protein loss and toxin accumulation are affecting your entire muscular system, not just your hands, potentially leading to falls, fractures, and loss of independence if kidney function continues to decline without proper medical intervention and treatment. The same processes causing weakness in your hands are affecting your leg muscles, your heart muscle, and your respiratory muscles, creating a cascade of health problems that become increasingly serious and potentially life-threatening over time. Test your grip strength weekly by squeezing a tennis ball or trying to open the same jar, and document any decline in your ability to perform these simple tasks consistently. Weak grip strength isn't just an inconvenience of aging. It's your muscles sending an urgent cry for help that indicates serious kidney problems requiring immediate medical evaluation and treatment. And sign 8, easy bruising on hands. Do you bruise easily on your hands from minor bumps and contacts that never used to leave marks? Or do you find unexplained bruises appearing on your hands without remembering any specific injury or trauma? Harvard Medical School research has established a clear link between easy bruising and kidney-related blood clotting problems, because failing kidneys affect the production and function of platelets, the small blood cells responsible for forming clots and preventing bleeding when you experience minor injuries or trauma. When kidney function declines, it disrupts the delicate balance of chemicals in your blood that control clotting, leading to prolonged bleeding time and easier bruising from impacts that your body would normally handle without visible marking or discoloration. Additionally, kidney disease often leads to anemia and changes in blood vessel integrity that make you more susceptible to bruising and slower to heal from minor injuries. The easy bruising associated with kidney problems typically appears as dark purple or black marks that seem disproportionately large compared to the minor impact that caused them. And these bruises often take much longer than normal to fade and heal completely. According to Mayo Clinic hematology research, patients with chronic kidney disease frequently develop platelet dysfunction that affects their blood's ability to clot properly, leading to easy bruising, prolonged bleeding from minor cuts, and an increased risk of serious bleeding complications during medical procedures or after injuries. This bleeding tendency doesn't just affect your skin. It can lead to internal bleeding problems that may not be immediately visible, but can become life-threatening if not recognized and treated appropriately by medical professionals who understand the connection between kidney function and blood clotting. Grace from Alabama started noticing dark bruises appearing on her hands from simple activities like gardening and house that had never caused bruising before. Medical testing revealed that kidney-related changes in her blood chemistry were affecting her body's ability to form proper clots, making her prone to easy bruising and prolonged bleeding. Easy bruising indicates serious blood chemistry problems that can lead to dangerous internal bleeding complications, stroke risk, and difficulty stopping bleeding during medical procedures or after injuries if kidney function continues to decline without appropriate medical management. The same clotting problems causing visible bruises on your hands are affecting your entire circulatory system, potentially leading to bleeding in your brain, digestive system, or other vital organs that could be fatal without proper medical monitoring and treatment. Take photos of any new or unusual bruises and track how long they take to heal compared to what you remember as normal for your body. Easy bruising isn't just a cosmetic concern, it's your blood sending an urgent message about serious clotting problems that require immediate medical evaluation and could indicate life-threatening complications developing from your kidney disease. And sign 9, rough sandpaper-like skin texture. As the skin on your hands become noticeably rough and sandpaper-like despite regular moisturizing and skincare, feeling coarse to the touch in a way that seems different from normal aging-related skin changes. Cleveland Clinic dermatology research shows that uremic frost and crystalline toxin deposits create characteristic skin texture changes in patients with advancing kidney disease. Because when kidneys can no longer filter waste products, effectively, these toxins begin to be eliminated through the skin, creating deposits that make the skin feel rough and gritty to the touch. This process occurs when blood levels of urea and other nitrogen-containing waste products become so elevated that your body attempts to eliminate them through alternative routes, including through your skin pores, leaving behind crystalline deposits that create the distinctive sandpaper texture that medical professionals recognize as a sign of severe kidney dysfunction. The texture changes typically begin on the hand and arms because these areas have high concentrations of sweat glands and are frequently exposed to air circulation that accelerates the deposit formation process. This rough skin texture is distinctly different from normal dry skin or age-related changes because it doesn't improve with moisturizers or hydration, and it often has a slightly gritty or crystalline feel that becomes more pronounced over time as toxin levels continue to build in your system. According to research published in the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology, these skin changes represent advanced kidney dysfunction, where waste products are literally being pushed out through your skin because your kidneys can no longer handle the filtration load effectively. The appearance of uremic frost or significant skin texture changes indicates that kidney function has declined to dangerous levels where multiple organ systems are being affected by circulating toxins, and immediate medical intervention is crucial to prevent further complications and potentially life-threatening consequences. Frank from Oregon's hands became so rough and gritty that they would catch on clothing and bedsheets, caused by crystalline waste deposits forming under his skin as his kidneys lost their ability to filter toxins from his bloodstream effectively. The texture was so distinctive that his doctor immediately recognized it as a sign of advanced kidney dysfunction requiring urgent treatment. Rough sandpaper-like skin texture indicates that toxin levels have reached dangerous concentrations, where waste products are literally coming through your skin because your kidneys can no longer filter them properly, suggesting advanced kidney disease that threatens multiple organ systems throughout your body. These same toxins affecting your skin texture are circulating through your heart, brain, lungs, and other vital organs, potentially causing damage that could be irreversible if not addressed immediately with appropriate medical treatment and intervention. Run your hand across smooth fabric right now, and if it catches or feels noticeably rough, document this change immediately and seek urgent medical evaluation. Rough skin texture means your kidney function has declined to critical levels, where toxins are overwhelming your body's ability to eliminate them safely. And waiting could mean the difference between manageable treatment and life-threatening complications. These 9 hand signs aren't just minor inconveniences or normal aging changes. They're your body's sophisticated early warning system for kidney problems that can be managed successfully when caught in time through proper medical care and lifestyle adjustments. Your hands are constantly providing you with valuable information about your internal health, and paying attention to these signals could literally save your kidneys, prevent the need for dialysis, and help you maintain your quality of life for many years to come. If you recognized any of these hand signs in yourself or someone you care about, give this video a thumbs up and tell me in the comments which sign you've noticed, because your experience could help other seniors recognize their own warning signs before it's too late. Share this with seniors in your life because early detection of kidney problems can literally save lives, and these hand signs might be the key to catching serious problems while they're still treatable and manageable.